It's time for Highlands football tonight from Golden Rams Stadium on homecoming. The Highlands Golden Rams host the Armstrong Riverhawks in a big Greater Allegheny Conference matchup. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Ken Wood is here, cameraman Dan alongside, and we are set for tonight's game between these two teams, Dean. A big one. Last year, we can't talk about this year without talking about last year. First of all, there's a 40-degree difference in temperature. It's like 80 tonight. It was in the 30s by the time we finished up at Armstrong last year, and Highlands made a great comeback and won that game.
35 degrees the other night, Mike. My teeth were chattering, but in the end I left happy because we came back and beat them 34-27. Came down with 15 minutes to go. We were down 27-6, but Armstrong, if you remember, kept passing the ball, and on incompletion stopped the clock. We roared back to win that game, 34-27. Coach Girardi talked to the kids last night. He said, listen, they're going to remember this as they come down here, down 28.
Yes.
The question is, are you going to remember that? Are you going to come out and play tonight? So
sounds like the boys are coming out the
what has Khalil got on here?
Yeah, I don't know, but he's ready to go.
He starts Bader.
And here come the Rams onto the field at Golden Rams Stadium. Armstrong came out to Rocky, so everybody's fired up tonight. Good crowd on hand. As you said, a warm night for the 15th of October. The temperature, as the Dean said, dropped into the 30s. It's 74 degrees right now. I mean, you would think it was July. And but that's what we have. Well, we got to talk about playoffs now. These two teams are both involved in the playoff discussion in the Greater Allegheny Conference. 5 teams make it. If Armstrong wins tonight, they clinch a playoff spot.
Yeah, Mike, ours is a little more complicated since we've lost it all out 3 games, but it's pretty simple in this respect. Win the next 3, you're in. Win 2 of the next 3, you might be going. So again, I'm not going to call tonight a playoff game. That hasn't worked. I'm going to call it a pivotal game. How's that?
Yes, exactly. The important thing for Highlands, as you mentioned, winning either all 3 or 2 of the next 3, is winning 1 of the next 2 is important for Gardner points. And then you could also, next week against Greensburg-Salem, you could be talking about a head-to-head tiebreaker against them. So all those things are important. But what the Rams need, more than that, is just to win it all. And really, things have kind of fallen off the rails for them here. And, this is a game that is going to be tough for them, but it's a game they could win. Keys to the game.
Well, Mike, I think the big key is stopping Caden Olson. He's their outstanding quarterback. Remember last year, all he did was threw the ball over the field. Well, he's added a run to his game, Mike. They kind of use our offense very similar. You pull back the pitch. He's completed 61% of his passes, but again, he's running for over 100 yards a game. Our offense is just like theirs, as I mentioned earlier, very similar. Going to come down to, okay, we know what they're going to do offensively. The key is the defense. What does the defense do tonight? All right, Joe, Lakina's son Joseph would like to welcome you to Lakina Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lakina's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. And everybody knows if they're over 65, it's Medicare Planning Month in October. Joe and Joe always know when it comes to that and all your insurance needs. So stop in and talk to them today. October is Medicare Insurance Month. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road, next to Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lakina Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
All right, we see the coin toss. The big kid is Caden Olson, 6'5". He's a head above everybody else. Armstrong won the toss. They have deferred. Highlands is going to take the football, and they will move left to right. Normally against the wind, there's no wind now, but we're expecting some, and it could be coming out of the south or southwest, which would be from your right to your left or straight at us. So those could be those two things are a definite possibility tonight. We are expecting a possibility of some rain, some storms. There were games last week that were delayed and had to play the next day. We didn't have that problem in Indiana because we were out away from it. By the time we got back into Apollo
and Lower
Borough, the roads were flooded. So it really did rain here, but it didn't rain up there. So we lucked out in that regard. 2 years ago, Highlands came into a game here, 2019, against Newcastle, next to the last game of the season. Newcastle came into that game 6-2. Highlands came in 2-6. Do you remember what happened?
I think we beat them.
Highlands won in overtime, 28-22 in a game, and it completely shocked everybody. So, these things can happen.
Yeah, Armstrong is 5-2. We're 4-3.
And who would they lose to, Mr. Choma?
Two very good teams.
Hampton and McKeesport,
Yep.
who have lost a total of one game between them. So that's why this team is, and they took Hampton down to the last play to a 2-point conversion that was incomplete, and or they beat Hampton and they're undefeated in the section in the first place right now.
So Highlands going offense first here.
Kicking off for the Riverhawks, 2 words, is Tanner Stockdill.
He wears number 29.
Their first ever trip to Golden Ram Stadium for Armstrong. Frank Fabian's never beaten Highlands. 0-1 at Armstrong, 0-1 at Katanning. Here's the kickoff.
Over his head.
It's going to go over Randolph's head and into the end zone for a touchback. Highlands will start 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. They got you covered.
Take a look at the starting offense. They'll be led by quarterback number 12, Chandler Timmons. Running back 33, Luke Bombalski. Unfortunately, his 100 game streak came to end last week. Don Lyman, 54. Khalil Long, 75. Noah Leslie, 72. Daniel Timmons at center. Right guard, 73. Logan Leslie. Right tackle, 78. Tyler Bender. And the tight end is number 8, Nick McQuaid. Going to come out with 4 wide receivers to start.
Luke Bombalski comes into tonight 137 yards away from 1,000 yards rushing.
Open.
Going to run a screen pass, and this is caught by Jones out to the near side, up over the 30 to the 32-yard line. Brought down by Lane Hepner. Tony Jones with his first catch of the season.
Mike, he was injured for most of the beginning of the year, so it's good to see him out there. Pickup of 11 on that play. The wide receivers, 20, Landon Cinderella. 11, Drake Burford. Number 2, Braden White. And you just saw 15, Tony Jones get his first catch.
Tony Jones, loved him on General Hospital. Here's it's a keeper on the read option, and this is Timmons busting through there. You're going to see a lot of that both ways. Caden Olson, too, when Armstrong gets the ball, runs the ball a lot more than he did a year ago. And Chandler picks up a good solid 5 on that run.
And like you said, Mike, when they're on offense, Armstrong, you'll see the exact play. That's where Olson makes a decision whether to take that or not. Let's take a look at the Armstrong defense. They have 4-4-3 defense. Defensive end 50 is Cherokee Schreckengoss. Defensive tackle 52, Dylan Gagini. 73, Julius Barnes plays the other defensive tackle. And 22, Caleb Reitzer is DN.
2nd and 5. First carry for Bombalski, and he's got some room up over the 40 to the 44-yard line. First down, Highlands. Connor Jacobs brought him down.
He's one of their linebackers, Mike. 88. 6 is Jackson Chrisman. 12 is Dozik Zablocki. And the other linebacker, number 5, is Isaiah Brown. 2 corners, number 2, Connor Signol. Other corner is 48, Lane Hepner. And number 11 is Noah Shuttleworth.
You mentioned Zablocki. He's got the big J.J. Watt contraption on his arm. And Timmons going back and fires, and coming back on the back shoulder throw is Signorella, but he can't hold on to it. He was covered down there by the corner, Lane Hepner, and it's incomplete. But check out Zablocki 10. He has that big contraption on his left elbow. Number 12, he has a big contraption on his left elbow at that J.J. Watt thing. So I'm going to guess that had to be checked with the officials to make sure that's legal.
All right, Mike, going deep early. You said you wanted to see some pass on first down. There you had one.
They're going quicker, too, by the way. Counter play. Bombalski through the middle. He gets to the 50-yard line. Jackson Chrisman, the junior linebacker, brought him down at the 50. It's a gain of 5. It's 3rd and 5, Highlands, at 10.5 left first quarter.
At midfield, our referee tonight is Kevin Rombach. Umpire is Nick Zimmerman. Headlinesman Bill Schottenheimer. Line judge Adam Schottenheimer, Mike. So we have 2, I think they're brothers.
3rd and 5. Trips left.
Movement.
Are the Riverhawks offside? And it should be enough for a first down if they are.
Looks like they jumped.
And the aforementioned Mr. Rombach with the call. First down, Highlands.
Field judge is Dave Berry, and the side judge is Cameron Agoglia.
Dave Berry brings the humor to the officiating crew. First down, Highlands on the Riverhawks 45. They go 4 wides, 2 by 2.
Twins, both sides. They want to jump again.
Armstrong showing blitz there.
Looks like your buddy with the arm.
That's Zablocki, yeah.
Yeah, he wants a blitz.
He was a tough customer up there last year in the cold.
And
Well,
now we
everybody
move.
left early. Now it's our turn. So I'll make it 1st and 15.
I said many times, Mike, you try to get 11 high school kids to do something together at the same time. It's amazing you get a snap off. Yeah, and we just proved it there.
Right, exactly. Ball at the 50. Highlands dressed in all brown tonight. Armstrong in the traveling white uniforms, the blue pants and the orange helmets. They wore camo last week, looked really sharp in them.
Who's wearing those same uniforms tonight with black numbers? What a nightmare that would have been.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. 1st and 15. Timmons going to keep.
Big hole.
Timmons got a big hole up over the 45. Stretches it out. 35. Inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29-yard line. After the corner knocked him out of bounds, but it's a 1st down for the Rams. Quite a drive to start off things here. They're going to mark Chandler out of bounds at the 28. It's a 22-yard pickup.
That's one thing Chandler's added to his game. Olsen added that this year too, the running.
1st and 10. Chandler looks to the sidelines to get the signals. We noticed this week, they're definitely going faster. Quicker tempo. Timmons is back, here comes the blitz. You're going to throw it over the middle, it's caught by inside the 10, and he's got a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. That was Jackson Crispin that brought him down, but it's 1st and goal Highlands on the Armstrong 7.
21 on that play. Mike Chandler so far this year, 50 of 96, 53% completion, 11 touchdowns. But here's where he's paying off. 744 yards in the air, 348 rushing, 1,092 total yards.
McQuaid's in at quarterback. And to give to Bombalski off the right side, barrels over a man and gets down to the 2. We'll see if I think Chandler just came out for the 1 play there.
I think so.
He might have gotten shaken up. He was hit after he let go of the ball on the completion. They're going to give Bombalski the 3-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and goal.
All right, Mike. Why don't we catch this one in early?
And that would be nice. Trips left. Timmons going to run it. Timmons carries it through. Barrels down to the goal line. He's short. He's at the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. It might be time for the Bombalski push. Chandler take it and Luke push from behind.
We saw it in the pro game this week, Mike. San Diego didn't want to score a touchdown.
And the Browns dragged him in the end zone.
Brown defenders, best play they had all day. They dragged him in the end zone for a touchdown. So let's hope somebody gets dragged in this time.
10th play of the drive. The ball's at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal for Highlands. 7:55 left 1st quarter. Trying to get off to a good start on this one. Bombalski the single setback. And there's the push. And there's Timmons into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown, I believe.
Yes.
There it is. Touchdown Highlands. What a drive. 10 plays, 80 yards.
And they took about 4.5 minutes off the clock, Mike.
They did. So the Rams score first. You always wonder what a coach thinks when he defers and the other team drives at 80 yards on 10 plays.
I should have taken the ball.
Maybe I needed the ball. Well, they're going to get it now. Luke Bombalski on for the extra point, and he kicks that one to East Trentham. Goodness. Luke now 23 for 27 on the year, and just like that, 7:42 1st quarter, Highlands 7, Armstrong nothing. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, and they specialize in orthopedic conditions like maybe shoulders that can help you get back to golf. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most.
Played twice this week, Mike, with a former coach.
Yeah, we'll talk about.
Be named.
We'll get that. Yeah,
he shot his age.
He shot his age. That's amazing. I understand there's an opening. Does he want to come back? Phoenix Rehab and Health Services is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for all COVID guidelines. Call them today, 724-224-5090, or set up an appointment at PhoenixPhysicalTherapy.com.
Couldn't ask for a better week for golfing, Mike. It's beautiful. So that's a nice way to get started for the Golden Rams.
It is. So now the ball is going to be in the defense's court.
Luke Bumbal's going to kick off.
And we'll see if Isaiah Brown takes this. Young sophomore wearing 5. He's on the far side of the near side of the field. The deep man is 11, and that's Noah Shuttleworth. And here's the kick.
And he goes deep.
And he does go deep, and that one is going to be a touchback. Oh, no! Man, that everyone on the Highlands sideline can't believe it. That ball bounced right over the pylon, which makes it a touchback. Yeah.
Bring up pylon cam, please. Let's take a look at that one.
So that'll give Armstrong some tremendous field position as they'll start.
Wow, it's 15 yards really. It's not a penalty, but it's 15 yards when you think about it.
Right.
And let's take a look at this Armstrong offense when they come onto the field. We mentioned number 4, Caden Olson. Their running back, number 7, Alex Patton, went over 100 yards last week against Greensburg. Wide receivers 15, Jack Velasic. 5 is Isaiah Brown. 11 is Noah Shuttleworth. 88 is Connor Jacobs. We'll get the dime lineman after this play.
So here are the Riverhawks, 1st and 10 with Caden Olson. And he's going to sprint out to the right, looking in trouble. Hit, gets away, and down he goes at the 25-yard line. I'll give that sack to Golden Ram Stadium.
Yeah, well, Chandler Timmons touched him, so he's getting
good enough for me. So Olson, a good job by the Highlands. Rebuilt secondary, as the Dean will tell you about here in a minute. At the 26, it's a loss of 9.
Take a look at their Don Lyman. They have 75. Caleb Barnett. 50 is Cherokee Schreckengoss at the guard and tackle. The center is 70, Ethan Chrisman. We'll get the rest after this play.
2nd down, 19. And Olson is back. He fakes. He's going to throw it down the sideline. Got a man Shuttleworth down there. Tipped it incomplete.
Nice job.
Burford got a hand on it. He almost tipped it to Shuttleworth. No, that was Sig. I'm sorry. That was Signorella that got a piece of that. Shuttleworth was behind him.
The right guard is 7'3", Julius Barnes. The right tackle is 65, Owen Kamer. Now it's a big 3rd down. Hopefully I can do my favorite thing, Mike, not to get the
deep, so we can't tell them about our new alignment in the secondary until the next time?
Not yet.
This is what we call a tease in the business. 3rd down, 19. Caden Olson, the junior quarterback. Play fake is back. Here they come after him. Sprints right. He's going to run it.
There.
He's at the 30. He's spun around by Bumbalski, and he's not going to make the sticks. He's knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Well, Bumbalski got him off his feet enough and took his balance away from him. And
Braden going to finish him off.
A 14-yard gain up to the 40-yard line. That's 4th and 5, and we'll see what Frank Fabian decides to do. Frank Fabian, they will punt. He has been the coach since 2012, starting at Katanning for 3 years, and then every year at Armstrong.
White is back deep. Armstrong is number 6. Jackson Chrisman
is the punter. Braden White is back. Here's the snap, and Chrisman boots it.
We've had
a line drive. White is back there, takes it at the 25. 30, 35, 40. Good return. Braden White out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Rams with a 7-0 lead have good field position. That's 6:35 left first quarter.
We return to punt, Mike. Are they going to mark it to 42?
35-yard punt. And from the 25 to the 42, 17-yard return. A good one, huh?
Excellent field position for the Golden Rams.
And they've come out inspired here tonight.
Yeah, boy. Be nice to put one in here, too. Trips to the right.
Jones alone to the left. Timmons is back, and he's going to throw it to Jones, and he pulls it in at the 50-yard line. Thrown out of bounds by Connor Segola, the senior linebacker. But it's a good gain. It's 7.
Tony Jones, 2 quick catches here.
And the Rams have come out throwing tonight. That 8-yard pickup.
Yep, 3 for 4 for 36 yards for Chandler.
And 2 catches for 19 for Jones, the senior. Timmons keeps it. Now he's going to skirt around to the left and get the first down. Inside the 45, the 40, and out of bounds at the Armstrong 38-yard line.
That was all Chandler Timmons that time, Mike. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Connor Segola again got him off his feet, but the gain is to the 39. It's 11 yards, and Highlands has their 6th first down of this first quarter.
43 yards now on 5 carries for Chandler. Mentioned, Mike, his total yards 1,092 coming in with rushing, 348, passing 744, and he's adding on to that in these first 2 drives.
Trips right this time. Burford, Jones, and White. Timmons back, short drop. Looking, he's going to step up. Everyone covered. Sprints to the right, and he throws it away. I think he's down. His knee was down. That's a good call by the official. And they're going to call Chandler down, and now Chandler is down, unfortunately, getting up slowly. It's going to be a sack back at the 42. Second and 13 for Highlands on the Armstrong 42. 5:54 left of the first quarter. Highlands leads at 7-0. They took the opening kickoff and drove it 80 yards on 10 plays in 4 minutes and 18 seconds.
Brock White split wide to the right here. Trips on top.
Give to Bombalski this time, and the turf monster got him at the 33-yard line.
We shall never know, Mike, what was going to happen.
I don't know. It looked like he had a head of steam and a little bit of a hole there. It's a loss of 1.
Even on a night like this, there's that little bit of dew around this time of the evening, and it seems that we saw it last week in Indiana. A beautiful new field up there.
Yeah, I think we might have had a couple of guys get their legs tangled up there. I think that's what got him.
This time Signorella's to the right with Bombalski in a slot.
And Trips left.
5 out.
Timmons straight back. Time. Looking.
He does.
Fires over the middle and down to the turf, and it's incomplete. Tony Jones, the intended receiver, covered nicely by Connor Segola. It's 4th down.
He had time. The offensive line gave him the time, Mike, but the defense did a great job in the secondary. Nobody got open, so we'll be forced to punt here.
Yeah, the Rams are flooding a lot of people into that secondary. Looks like Bombalski's going to do the punting here, averaging 28.3.
Him and Signorella have been taking turns.
Connor Segola is back, along with Jackson Chrisman. Like about a 30-yard punt here. There it is, high in the air to the left side. It's going to hit and go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So that's where Armstrong will start. They'll put him at the 21. We'll give him that extra yard. It's a 22-yard punt, no return. 4:41 left of the first quarter.
Let's take a look at that defensive lineman for the Golden Rams. A couple of people have been moved around. They'll start number 54, defensive end, Khalil Long. Defensive tackle, 72, Daniel Timmons. The other end, 78, Tyler Bender. Changes come in the secondary, Mike. We have Brock White as the linebacker, Chandler Timmons linebacker, Luke Bombalski. Landon Signorella has been moved up from a corner to a linebacker, number 11, Drake Burford. Secondary after this play.
First down, Riverhawks on their 21. Patton is the setback. He's a sophomore, and Olson's going to keep it and has nowhere to go. The Rams have him at the 20-yard line. Khalil Long wrapped him up and got him for a loss of a couple.
Bender also in on a tackle. Secondary might move some guys around. Safety tonight is number 2, Braden White. The corner is number 24, Brian Randolph. And they brought Jordan Tavares, number 9, into the starting lineup tonight at corner.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights to beautify and protect. Play fake. Olson fires at the Brown on the far side of the field. The Rams have him, though, at the 25-yard line, and that is Brock White bringing him down after a short gain of about 4.
Good coverage that time after a short pickup.
3rd and 6 now for Armstrong. First completion for Olson. It won't be his last.
Okay, trips to the right, and only 2 in coverage, Mike, but we have a guy over the top.
3rd down, 6 to go. Armstrong on their 25. And here is Olson looking. He's going to fire it deep. He's got a man down there, and it's going to be incomplete. Too far for his intended receiver, Segola. Burford and Randolph had double coverage, and it's 4th down.
Good job by the Golden Rams on defense, Mike. 2 times, 3 and out.
So let's see if Highlands can get good field position again here. 3:20 left of the first quarter. Highlands leads it 7-0 early on. A win tonight would go a long way.
Yep, pregame
toward you having something to do on your birthday.
Exactly. Friday, November 5th, first playoff week.
Crispin, the punter, and he boots it. He kicks a line shot.
Can't
and
get at
White's going to have to let that go. Now he picks it up. He does at the 35, 40. Boy, he's exciting. To the 45-yard line. He got 10, and it gets thrown down with a little extra over there. As Jacobs made sure he wasn't going to go any further.
Yeah, Mike, he never signaled for a fair catch. He kind of pushed his hand aside like, I got to let this drop. But it came right into his hip pocket, so he took it for 10. Once again, good field position.
The Highlands, they started on their 20, drove it 80 yards, and the last two times they had it at the 42, and this time at the 44.
Nice sustained drive here, Mike. 3:07 to go in the first quarter. One way to beat Olson is keep the ball out of his hand.
They've thrown it the first play every drive so far. This time they'll run it. Here is Timmons, and this time they got him, and they hit him hard. And throw him back. What a shot by Jackson Crispin, the linebacker. He's going to feel that one in the morning.
Mike, if that's a pro game, it's a flag because he went right to his chin with his helmet. I don't know if they have that in high school, do they?
You're not allowed to hit a person in the head. We had that call last week. 2nd and 10.
Glad to see he's okay because that was a shot.
Interesting formation here, all in tight. Timmons back, floats it over here to the near side, complete to Jones. Oh, he did a good job to make the first man miss and got a couple of extra yards. Down to the Armstrong 47, he's going to be a yard short of the first down.
Tony Jones, a senior, Mike, after struggling through some injuries, has shown up here tonight with 3 receptions.
Third down, yards, 3rd and 1 at the Armstrong 47. Clock winds, less than 2 minutes here of the first quarter, and the Rams lead 7-0. Bumbalski in the pistol. And he gets it off the right side. He's going to have the first down and more inside the 40.
He delivers a blow.
Delivers a blow to 15, Jack Valasek, as he had to readjust his chin strap after that. And
what's good for the goose
is good for the gander, too.
7-yard pickup. 25 now for Mabalski on 5 carries. That's 5 yards a pop. I'll take that, Mike.
You bet. First down, Highlands on the Armstrong 40. 1:41 left of the first quarter. Armstrong's had 6 offensive plays here. Bombalski had a steam through the middle, down to the 36-yard line. Dylan Gagini, the senior defensive tackle, brings Luke down. 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Signorella to the near side of the field. Jones, Burford, and Caleb White to the far side.
Been all Highlands so far in the first quarter, Mike.
Quick drop, and they go over the middle, and it's
nice
caught
catch
by Caleb White down near the 30. I think he's going to be about a half a yard short of the sticks.
Braden did a nice job pulling that one in, Mike, because it was a little behind him. He's done that twice so far.
3rd and 1. That's kind of what you like to have.
Yep. Especially where you are. Yep. Go for it.
Last 3rd and 1 was the touchdown. See if they run the same play. Up there in the gun.
I'll take that.
Timmons going to keep it. Timmons gets the first.
Whoa, there it goes.
25, 20, 15, 10. Chandler Timmons for a Highlands touchdown.
31 yards, Mike, and at the end of that was the pay dirt, and you said it, that's 2 times in a row. We've got touchdowns on 3rd and 1. In the Chandler Timmons show.
Timmons takes it 31 yards, and the Rams have now scored 6 consecutive touchdowns against these guys. Picked up where we left off a year ago.
72 yards now for Chandler.
Signorella holds it. Bumbalski on for the extra point. High snap. Sid gets it down there, and Bumbalski bangs it through.
Yep.
And the Rams lead it 14-0 at 24 seconds left of the first quarter. Well now.
That's more like it, huh, Mike?
Well now. Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a clean and spacious environment where everyone is free to work out in a non-intimidating atmosphere for as little as $10 a month. Whether you're just starting out, getting back in your groove, or looking for extra tips, work out with a certified trainer at Planet Fitness at no extra cost with the PE and PF program.
You can sign up, Mike, see trainer Nick, sign up with him. He'll design your own program for you, and that's a good thing.
That is a good thing, especially now you can go in there and do that. Memberships start as low as $10 a month. You can treat yourself to high-quality fitness at an awesome price. Come down to Planet Fitness in the Heights and meet our friendly staff, including Nick. Welcome to the Planet.
Ken Wood recommends Nick highly, by the way, so that's a good thing.
56 yards on 6 plays, 2 minutes and 33 seconds was that drive for Highlands. So the Rams lead 14-0. Show of hands, who had that?
Let's see. For the first time, the birdie did not pick us, Mike.
Well, maybe that's what we needed. The last couple of weeks, he's been a jinx.
He's been, if we were listening to him, Mike, would be 7-0. Unfortunately, he's been wrong.
So you're trying to say
weeks.
our Pythagorean win-loss is 7-0?
Yes. 34-21, he predicted that Armstrong would win this game. The fumbler also picked Armstrong.
Bumbalski booms it, and it comes to Chrisman on the 5. He's out over the 15, 20, 25, and the Rams have him at the 21-yard line.
Hey. Little extracurriculars there.
Is that Julius Saunders? 26, yes.
Yep, Julius Saunders did a nice job of sticking him. Well, Mike, he was told to fake the reverse, and he didn't do it. We could hear
did not fake the reverse.
Screaming in the other room.
So now that we know that. First down, Armstrong. It'll start on their 21-yard line. And late here in the first quarter, 15 seconds left. Highlands leads 14-0. Well, one thing we could say for sure, Dean, we have not been able to figure these guys out all year. So that's...
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
Jake the Snake retired after going 0 for 2. He's out of the prediction.
He does. This is Pat, the running back, and the Rams are waiting for him. Boy, Bumbalski finished him, and also Bender, but it was Daniel Timmons that was the first man there that knocked him off his feet.
He really did.
And that's the final play of the first quarter, and a great one for Highlands. At the end of one here at Golden Ram Stadium, Highlands 14, Armstrong nothing.
Well, Mike, B&J Sports has been celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, anything you want in the area of sports, they have it there for you. And you can't beat the service of B&J Sports. B&J Sports located 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to noon. Or give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports, and I know one thing, Glenn is smiling so far with this 14-0 lead. Nice crowd again here tonight, Mike.
It is.
Pink out night in honor of the breast cancer awareness, and don't forget halftime. We have the homecoming, and we'll show you the king and the queen.
We will be here for that. We missed that last year, so we'll be happy to get that on. And
in the first quarter, there was 2 plays, back-to-back penalties. Before that first penalty, what was it, an incompleted pass?
Tom.
Started the clock. I don't think there's.
Tom's asking about penalties, and I can look on my play-by-play sheet here to see if I can find it.
Mike, this week we had players to watch in the Valley News Dispatch. Ethan Roberts, Mike.
It was a 5-yard run, Tom. It was a run. It was a running play.
Anyways, Ethan Roberts had 31 tackles so far this year, Mike, and he leads the team in sacks with 5. And remember, he wasn't a starter to start the year.
No, he was not.
Lots of time.
Olsen, now he's in trouble. Now Olsen's
Timmons has him.
He's a big one.
He is not letting him get
Down
out.
he goes at the 14-yard line.
Bender and Timmons. Daniel Timmons get credit for that sack. Once Danny got his hands on him, he wasn't letting go.
So Olson's having trouble finding open receivers. This is lost back to the 14-yard line.
And that has a lot to do with the coverage, Mike.
That's a second sack for the Rams. Third down, 17. Boy, this would be, and you get field position if you stop him here. Oh, bad snap, but Olson does a good job to corral it. Oh, it's intercepted! Deflected into the arms of Brian Randolph. And Randolph, now he flips it back. The Rams have it. This is White. White to the near side of the field. And
boy, are they letting him
they're
play.
really going after Brock at the 31-yard line. The ball was tipped and intercepted by 24, Brian Randolph. Now we have a marker down. Let's see what this is all about.
We don't know.
First turnover for Armstrong. Brian Randolph picked it off on the deflection. His first interception. Aaron leads the team in interception, his brother with 3. But we'll see what the officials have. Highlands should have the ball regardless, even if the penalty's against them. But let's take a look here as Kevin Rombach, the referee, personal foul against Armstrong.
How about that?
And we're going to have one each way. Okay. So that should mean the ball will stay where it lies at the 31-yard line. And the Rams have a big turnover as they force an interception of Caden Olson, and that's an unusual thing. He only threw 2 interceptions last year, and that's his 7th of this season.
Again, great field position. We need to take advantage of it, Mike.
On the Armstrong 31.
Down to 10 seconds.
Timmons.
Boy, he got time.
He's got Signorella to the post. He's got it.
Touchdown. Beautiful pass. Signorella ran the post pattern. Chandler delivers. Highlands now leads 20-0. What a great first quarter this has been for the Golden Rams, going into the second to open up with another touchdown. Wow.
31 yards. Timmons to Signorella. And the Rams lead it 20-0.
31's been a lucky number, Mike.
Has been. Bumbalski on for the extra point. It's on its way, and it is good at 10:57 left till halftime. Highlands 21, Armstrong nothing. Highlands has now scored 49 consecutive points against these guys.
Wow. That was 31 yards on that score. Chandler now is 81 yards passing and 2 rushing touchdowns. Let's tell you about the Boucher agency. They made some major changes, Mike, and one of the major changes is they hired one of our former kickers.
Yes.
And John wants you to guess who was hired as a customer service representative. One of Highlands' own.
Okay, well, we already know that Nick Boucher is there.
Nick did the hiring.
Nick did the hiring of a former kicker. I am going to say Michael Mazarek. I don't know.
Not Michael Mazarek. I'll tell you after this. The Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, the Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways for you to save on your home and auto. Call your hometown independent agents today, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage right for you and your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Boucher's agency. They're on your side. By the way, I was visited John the other day. Allstate lady was on the phone. She remembered me and Kenny signing up for insurance. So it's nice to know that even though it's a big company, they take care of their individual customers.
What kicker did they sign? Mike, I don't know. Who?
TG. That's the initials.
Here's the kick to the 20. And spinning through there is Isaiah Brown. He gets up over the 30 to the 35-yard line.
Bender and Aiden Burford on that stop.
Also Sig in there. Score the touchdown, make the tackle on special teams. Why not?
That's a good thing.
TG.
She kicked the field goal to beat Apollo Ridge.
Taylor Gunn.
How do you like that? She's not on Slippery Rock yet. She's there part-time, and she's thinking of getting into the insurance business, so John is going to
How
Let her
about
work
that?
as a customer service rep. How about that, indeed?
All right, now Armstrong says, look, we saw you guys do it to us last year. Now it's our turn. Let's see what they got.
Interesting how they set the Twins up to the right,
Yep,
Mike.
they have stacked both the to the receivers, and they give us to Patton with a big hole through the middle. Up over the 45, the 50, and first down. Armstrong at the Highlands 49-yard line as Signorella got him down, but good job by Alex Patton, and that's the first down for Armstrong tonight.
And what they do with this setup, Mike, with the twin stack, you're taking a lot of guys out of the box.
Yep.
And they took advantage of it. And this time, all of our linebackers are coming. He's going to keep it.
And Olsen's got it to the. Now he throws it, and it's caught to the 50 and down to the 45-yard line. Brock White makes the stop. Let's see who gets up for them. It's Chrisman, number 11. Shuttleworth, number 11.
He's close to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah. Close.
4-yard pickup.
There was nothing going to be in the middle if they went that way, Mike.
Nice catch, Matt.
2nd and 6.
Stacked Twins again, both sides.
You're right. It moves a lot of people out of the way, and they can run it, and that's what they're going to do. They give us to Patton, but he only gets a couple as he gets down to the 42-yard line. Now there's flags as there's all kinds of extracurricular up at the sideline. Both 11s were there. That's Shuttleworth and Burford, and also Isaiah Brown. And they can have their pick of what they want to call here.
Might be another offsetting, I hope. Tackle was made by Daniel Timmons and Tyler Bender.
The game was 3 down to the 41. So let's see what they call here.
Highlands.
It's first down. It's the only call.
That's it. Mike, this killed us last week. You cannot have it happen again. When do you learn? They always say, when you're dealing with kids, you tell them about, here's a decision, think before you act. And we had 5 of these called last week against Indiana. You think there wouldn't be 1 today.
Right.
Especially given great field position, too. You know, don't kill our momentum with stupid stuff like that. We're up 21-0.
Olsen keeps it. His hit. And brought down by Brock White as he gets to the 22-yard line. He gets about 5 yards.
Little long
He's
also there.
Big, long body at 6'5". He can just fall down and get you 2 or 3. And this is exactly what they needed. If they want to do to Highlands what Highlands did to them a year ago, they need to get down there and score now.
9:17 in the second quarter. Turning clock. They're cheating up on a line.
Olsen going to keep it. The Rams have him, though.
He got caught up in the wash in a hurry.
Bender again was down there. So was Bombalski to get him down. He might have lost a yard on that.
Yep. A little long, too.
It'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Riverhawks.
Tyler Bender made 2 sacks and 5 tackles here in the first half.
6 carries and 1 yard for Olsen. He had a 14-yard gain. He's been sacked twice and hit for 2 other losses. 3rd and 7. Rams show blitz.
Back in there again. They're going to get him. They're going to get him. Too much time?
No, it's offside against Highlands. It's not a first down, though. It's going to be 3rd and about 1.5 yards.
Chandler can only cheat up so much, Mike, before momentum takes him over.
They're jumping at the clap. You know, last week we saw 2, watching college football last Saturday, there were 2 penalties in college games for disconcerting signals for the defense clapping.
The defense clapped. Yeah, I saw that. You're not allowed to impede the snap count, I think is the official terminology for that. Made the 3rd down easier to convert, that's for sure.
And they give us to Patton. Patton off the right side. He's hit, and they got it.
Roll him back, too.
Good first contact by Timmons. He gets up slowly, but Bender got him. He's short of the first down. It's 4th and 1.
Daniel Timmons, though, Mike, turned that play up for Chandler and Bender to make the tackle.
And obviously Frank Fabian's going to go for this. Opponents against Highlands on 4th down this year, 43%, 6 for 14.
Stop one more time here. And again, big 6'5" kid. He'd be under center taking the snap. But they have their thing. They do.
He tried to draw him offside there. Play clock's down to 5, 4. They're going to call timeout here at 1 second, and then they're going to decide what they want to do. 7:12 left first half. Highlands leads at 21-0, and a big 4th down play coming up for Frank Fabian and his Armstrong Riverhawks. Ron Gillette Towing and Services is a registered contractor certified in PA state inspections and emissions. You can call Gillette's today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal needs.
Don't say that word.
Okay. Planning a cleanup, you can run a 10-yard curb box. One call, you can dump it all. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, and certified, and they own all of their state-of-the-art equipment. Gillette's are proud to enjoy an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Call Gillette's today, 724-226-1222. Phones answer 24/7. For emergency services, and as always, it's person to person. You can find them on the web at rongilletteinc.com or on Facebook, Ron Gillette Inc. Towing and More. Ron Gillette Towing and Services, the AK Valley's leader since 1955.
No paint, no
tires.
For the car box, that is.
4th and 1.5 yards.
And
Now we'll see if they get a lot of receivers out. Yeah, they're going to spread it out. Olson, the quarterback, is 4. The running back is the sophomore, Alex Patton, 7.
Again, not under the center.
They don't go under center.
Yeah, I guess. But boy, I'd like to see. Well, I don't want to see him just dive ahead 2 yards from under center.
There's the clap, and Olson's going to run the pitch. He gets it to
Patton.
He's not even close.
They waited too long.
The Rams were waiting for it. Khalil Long said no on Patton, and the ball goes over on downs. That's a huge stop for the Highlands defense.
Sure is, Mike. Brock White, too. He said the better defensive team's going to win. And so far, the Rams have dominated them on defense.
So with 7:04 left of the first half, Highlands gets the football at their own 19-yard line. Have dominated this first half, and in a surprise, lead it. And you'd only say it's a surprise because of the way Highlands has played the last few weeks. 21-0 is the score. Here's Bombalski with a hole. Looks for people to hit. Up over the 20 to the 23-yard line. The man he hit was Joseph Zablocki. I'm not so sure he made the tackle or just absorbed the blow.
A little bit of both, I think. 7 rushes now, 33 yards for Luke.
Clock winds. We have 6.5 left of the first half. The Rams lead by 3 scores. Timmons looks to the sidelines. He's back quickly to Signorella. He has it. Signorella breaks a tackle up over the 35. He has a first down up at the 38-yard line. Connor Segola brought him down, but the Highlands Rams have another first down. They're 10th of this first half.
They're playing soft, Mike, and Highlands taking advantage of it in their secondary. Give them 15 on it?
16.
16, even better. So Chandler now at 97 yards, 7 of 9. 6 caught the last 2.
First and 10 at the 39. Signorella going to throw a swing pass out here to Bombalski, who takes it and gets good yardage up over the 45 to the 46-yard line. Jackson Crispin, the junior linebacker, made the tackle.
It takes a lot of timing, Mike, because Bombalski doesn't even look back.
Luke has caught a pass each of the last 3 weeks. He got his first touchdown pass last week up in Indiana. That was a nice wheel route. I thought that he just ran out of his zone, but when I watched it again, it was definitely a wheel route. He just delayed.
Chandler now 104 yards through the air, 72 on the ground. It's been the Chandler Timmons show so far.
2nd and 3. Had a good game against these guys a year ago. Bombalski with a hole up over the 50 and a first down into Riverhawk territory to the 47-yard line.
41 yards now.
More for Luke. First down at the 48. Clock's at 5:35. Rams obviously in no hurry. Armstrong gets the ball to start the second half.
And again, don't forget homecoming. We'll crown the queen and king here at halftime. Look at Bombalski. How far can he go out?
Now Let it
Middle
go on the
screen.
screen, and here comes Signorella through a hole inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The Rams got lucky they didn't get caught for holding over there on the right side. No flag, you'll take it, and the gain is 9 down to the 39.
I thought he had the first down, Mike, to be honest with you.
9 yards. We have 2nd and 1.
We've seen some plays we haven't seen yet this season, Mike.
Yep. Well, no sense saving them at this point. 3 catches for Signorella. 56 yards.
Tony Jones had 3 catches. Bobalski and Drake Burford.
2nd and 1. You wonder if they go play action here. Oh, Timmons going to keep it, and he's not going to get there at O. Did he get bent over backwards? That was the old total elimination. Jackson Chrisman up top and 73. Julius Barnes down below. The loss back to the 41. It's 3rd and 2.
Well, that time you wanted the big quarterback, Mike, and it didn't work, did it? 4:18 to go. Highlands has all 3 of their timeouts, so they're on a rush. Be a nice way to end the half, though, Mike. Armstrong get the ball to start the second half.
Highlands leads at 21-0. 2 Timmons runs and a 31-yard pass to Signorella. Timmons is going to throw it. Timmons in trouble, leans ahead. He might have it. He got that big body. There was Julius Barnes again, the senior.
I think he did.
I think he leaned ahead, and again, you love those tall quarterbacks. First down, Highlands on the Armstrong 37.
37-yard line.
10 rushes now, 76 yards to Chandler. That's 7.6 a whack, Mike. That's not bad, huh?
No, not at all. First down for the Rams on the 37. Clock winds to 3:35.
Armstrong came in first and are confident on giving up 12 points a game, Mike, and so far they've given up 21. We're averaging 27 a game, so we're
Timmons
on
fakes,
average.
and now he's going to fire it to Jones down the sidelines. He goes up, and he nearly pulled it down. Pair of 15s battled there. Jack Valisic knocked it out of there.
Thought he had that, Mike.
2nd and 10. This will be the 9th play of this drive.
Armstrong this year, Mike, averages 35, gives up 12. Highlands 27, gives up 14. So 2 good defenses, but so far Armstrong been rocked here, trying to get him to jump too. A lot of clapping now, Mike.
In a stance too.
Yep.
Can you have disconcerting signals from the crowd? 4 seconds on the clock. Play clock, and they get it off. Timmons back. Looking. Going to fire it deep down the middle. It's going to be caught at the 5-yard line. It's Burford. That should be a catch and down at the 3-yard line, and it is. 34 yards. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
147 now for Chandler, and we're not at halftime yet, Mike.
2 catches for 55 for Drake. 1st and goal at the 3. Defense looks a little confused. Bobalski through the middle for a Highlands touchdown.
And like you said, Mike, he goes through the hole. He's looking for people to hit. There wasn't anybody hit that time.
Bobalski carries it in. His 10th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have clouded up and rained all over the Armstrong Riverhawks in this first half.
I'm going to say I'm delightfully surprised, Mike.
Bobalski 3 for 3 on extra points tonight. Make it 4 for 4 and a 2:47 left of the first half. Don't adjust your sets. It's Highlands 28 and Armstrong nothing.
This is fun. All right, let's talk about Philippines. Speaking of fun, Mike, Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Trona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for that name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course, their pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie, made with a special super secret recipe and named for the Birdville section of the Heights, where Philippines is located. Kitchen's open after the game, so stop in and say hi. Get some of that grub. Or call 724-226-3505 for takeout or order partially baked Birdville pie to take home. And remember, they serve full breakfast every morning starting at 8 a.m. That's Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. And it's going to be fun to be there tonight, too, Mike.
Sure is. Last year.
On the patio, by the way.
Yeah, nice and warm.
Beautiful, yeah.
With 3:11 left in the third quarter, Armstrong led Highlands 27-6. Since then, it's Highlands 56, Armstrong nothing.
I like those numbers. What a great game for the Golden Rams so far.
And there's 130 Gardner points on the table.
Wow.
And that means something. Bumbalski will kick off. But you can't let up. Because we saw it happen to last year in this game. Now up to the 42-yard line on the return is Zablocki, contraption and all.
Bender hit him, dropped him there.
Yeah, he gave Tyler a little extra on his way past him, too. First down at the 41.
Bender now has 7 tackles.
I like that kid.
End of the first quarter, Mike Mars at Greensburg Stadium is tied at 6. So those are 2 teams we have to keep an eye on.
And we will be at Offutt Field in Greensburg next Friday night.
Always like Offutt.
Another big one. That's the only good reason to go to Greensburg, is to go for a football game. When you live in Westmoreland County, you don't want to go to Greensburg because it's usually something bad. Roger's not happy over there. It's like we live here out here in the hinterlands. You don't want to do that. First down at the 40. Rams show blitz. And they ran out of time. The play clock ran out.
Well, Roger, will you be at Offutt Field next week?
Yeah, that means you have to come, of course.
All right, we'll look forward to Roger Heasley does the spotting for everybody.
Oh, the tolls.
All right, Highland's going to go to work on defense again. First and 15 after the penalty.
Olsen back and he fires it, and it's dropped by Brown. Incomplete.
He was a peeking, Mike. You go over the middle.
He was peeking at the goal line if he'd have caught that, because he might have been on his way. I mean,
I think I had Braden White can he deliver a shot if he did. And watch number 2, Mike. That kid's a torpedo.
He is. Like I said, he is an exciting player to watch. 2:34. Clock stopped. 2nd and 15. And Olsen is back and he fires it. It's caught, and there's White again. There's
my torpedo.
Shuttleworth caught it, but White stuck him and brought him down for a loss of a yard.
He's a hitter. That's hard to teach, Mike.
Caden Olsen, 3 for 6, 8 yards.
2:11 to go. Let's get him in halftime with a goose egg. It'd be a great way to start the first. Half's been all Highlands so far.
I think Frank Fabian would like to get his guys in the locker room. Olsen is back. He fires it deep down the sidelines, and a diving try at the 30-yard line. It's caught by Isaiah Brown. What a catch in double coverage at the Highlands 29-yard line.
He dropped that easy one, Mike, but he caught that hard one. So Armstrong on the move, trying to get the ball reset so they can go quick. They have 2 timeouts left. I remember they get the ball to start the second half, Mike.
39 yards. And this is Segola on a little swing, gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Braden and Brock White make the tackle, the brothers, right?
5-yard pickup, and the pass is complete, but they're going real fast now. They get it to Brown.
Brian Randolph makes the stop, but like you said, they're
going real fast. It's going to be, is it a first down or not? Third and 1.
I think he goes for the end zone here, Mike.
59 seconds. Now they're going to run it, and this is Patton. He's going to get the first down. Patton's inside the 10 and knocked down at the 7-yard line. First down, Armstrong.
Khalil Long down there, along with Braden White. First and goal, Mike. 42 seconds to go, but again, they have 2 timeouts, so time's not going to be an issue for them. Although Caden's trying to get a play.
First and goal at the 7, and now they got to call time.
Yeah.
It's almost like they got ahead of themselves a little bit there.
Yeah, they were running out of time. 30 seconds to go and a half. Now the clock is not their ally.
So we'll see who called time there. I think Armstrong.
Yeah, they did. It was Armstrong. Top 5 and 4A, Mike, have not changed. Bell Vernon, number 1. TJ, number 2. Aliquippa, number 3. McKeesport 4, Hampton 5. And there was an article on PG this week about the seeding process. Basically, Hampton people were saying, don't we get a bye if we win our conference? The answer is
no.
Nope.
Top 3 seeds. They'll get a home game.
Yeah.
If you win your conference, you're guaranteed a home game, but there's not necessarily as a bye in the second round. You could get it in the first round.
Well, it's interesting, Mike. Bell Vernon, TJ, and McKeesport are all in the same conference. And
that's interesting, huh?
Yeah, looks like it's going to be Bell Vernon, TJ, and Aliquippa from what I had.
First and goal, Armstrong. The ball's at the 7-yard line as they've gone quickly here. Starting this at 2:39, they've taken 2 minutes and 9 seconds off the clock and marched it 55 yards.
They're talking about rain coming through, Mike. Hope they get homecoming. Remember the time we were down at Derry?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and then it stopped after. It stopped by the time the third quarter started. First down. Olson sprints right, fires, incomplete off the fingertips of Connor Segola. Second and goal.
Ryan Randolph there, Mike. Nice defensive play by him.
He had a pick earlier, yeah.
25 seconds ago. Second down goal.
So you wonder about the time here. They should be good. They have only 1 timeout left, but they do have one. They put 4 to the right this time, a bunch of 4 to the right. You don't think they're running left, do you? And here it comes to Brown. Brown has it. He walks into the end zone. A little resistance at the goal line, but he scores.
Khalil had his hand out there too, Mike.
He did. I thought he might be able to knock that down, but that is an Armstrong touchdown. Caden Olson to Isaiah Brown, 6 yards.
Isaiah Brown, Mike, he's a good, decent basketball player too. He had an older brother played here at Armstrong.
So it's 28-6.
Here comes the kicking team on.
Hunter Reed, the freshman. A lot of freshman kickers in this conference. Olson holds it. Remember, he missed one in the Hampton game. That was a bad snap, but good job by Olson to get it down, and the kick is on the way and good by Hunter Reed. So it's 28-7 at 21 seconds left of the first half.
Now, 21 seconds, Mike. I'm just going to take it in at halftime. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea. I wonder if Mr. and Mrs. Reed named Hunter after Fred Dreyer.
Ken?
Anybody have an idea? Somebody resembles that remark standing behind us. 28-7, the Rams leading it. Now, as the dean said, they probably just want to take this. It'll be an interesting situation here if Frank Fabian decides to go a little shenanigans and maybe tries an onside kick.
That article in the Post-Gazette about the crazy name of the WPL. Did you see that, Mike?
I did. They stole my idea. I did that 25 years ago.
I know. All name team. I like the one kid, DiMaggio.
Yeah. I like Cherokee Schreckengost right here tonight, old number 50. That's a good one.
I think you got to mention.
Now, one thing I know for sure, if they kick it to Braden White, he's not going to take a knee on it. And they did kick it short. Takes a high bounce. Somebody got to get on that. They do. This is Aaron Randolph at the 25. Tries to find some room, gets hit And Aaron gets brought down at the 29-yard line with 13 seconds left in the first half.
Tearing at that ball, Mike. All right, speaking of a knee, take a knee, let's get into halftime and get to our
We'll be back. We'll have homecoming, stats, and all that good stuff coming out of halftime for you, so stick around for that. Welcome to everybody. Everybody in the Breakfast Club for watching on a Saturday morning. Good to have you. Good to have everybody on Comcast Tuesday night. Xfinity Extra, channel 190. Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. First down at the 29. Timmons takes a knee, and that's going to do it. Unless Frank Fabian calls time. He does not. So a successful first half for the Highlands Golden Rams as they come in here against Armstrong, put the first 4 touchdowns up. Armstrong gets a big one before halftime. That's the end of the first half with the score. Highlands 28, Armstrong 7. We'll be back with homecoming, stats, and all kind of good stuff right after this.